Already know what it is. It's Barbershop Conversations. Hit the subscribe and the like button today.
So Freddie.
Hold on.
Oh, you know
No, because there was an order, because I don't want to jump in. Yeah, if he can get over here. Is he coming? Next week. Want to go with Miguel, or
I'll do this real first.
Okay.
All right,
But you guys need to cut it when I ask, please.
Okay, gotcha. So Freddie.
Excuse me, guys.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll see you next week, okay? I gotta get my hug in.
Have a safe trip, Michael.
So Freddie, can you speak to some of the memories you and Miguel Cotto may have? An obscure story that HBO didn't cover through his illustrious career that we may not know?
We have a lot of good stories, I'm sure. He's a hard worker and Jim and so forth. I mean, the best day was the day he called me and asked me if I had time for another fighter to train him. That was like one of the highlights of my career. I said, is this really you? You know, I wasn't sure, but it was a great call to get, you know, because I know he's a little pissed off at me for the catch weight thing, and you know, the thing is, he knows I look out for my fighter though, and that's what I do, and you know, it's great being around him. Great to have the body bag back on after 13 months and not wearing it. It was kind of nice, but can't get used to it again.
$1 million question. Floyd Mayweather calls you and says, give me a fighter. Who do you give him? Cotto or Pacquiao?
I like Cotto's chances better because I think he's bigger and stronger, and I would like to see Miguel in that fight, to be honest with you, more so than Pacquiao at this point.
Freddie, speaking of Pacquiao, Michael Kahn said that the only way you guys will fight Crawford is Manny was guaranteed $20 million. What was your reaction to that?
That is our guarantee in our contract. I mean, it's not. I mean, that's what it is. And the thing is, we took a cut last time, and you know, we're not going to take a cut for Crawford. And Crawford asked for $7 million, and Bob says no way to him also. So it's just what I heard at least. But you know, and Bob called me 2 weeks ago and told me Crawford is the only guy out there, and then 2 days ago he called me and told me about the fighter from
Australia?
England.
Please don't take that fight.
Burns. So Burns or the Australian guy, yeah. But I don't know the Australian guy either, so I mean, I've never seen him fight.
You said it's in the contract, $20 million, in the sense that the Joe Horn fight will guarantee $20 million as well, or any fight that's next?
His contract reads that his minimum is $20 million.
Manny's?
Yes.
For any fight that's next?
Yes.
In general, so it's not like he's just demanding $20 million from Crawford?
Well, he didn't mean $20 million last time because we went with a lesser opponent, I guess, than Crawford. But if they want Crawford, they're going to have to pay us the minimum.
Freddie, Chavez is positioning himself for some big fights. Will you be working with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.? in the future?
Not sure yet. You know, the thing is, he knows that I like him. He knows that his dad calls me all the time, wants me to train the kid. All he has to do is show up in the gym. If he shows up every day, we're fine. If he misses one day, fuck it, I quit.
Do you think he has a good chance to beat guys like Canelo and Triple G?
He does have a good chance. He's a very strong, durable guy, good chin. He definitely he would do well with anybody, yes.
So he could still salvage his career at this point?
He could, I feel, but the thing is, he's going to have to make some sacrifices.
From the little time that you were able to work with on this past partnership, do you think he could make 165 if the...
I haven't worked with him in 2 years. It's been a long time.
He was at the wild card for a bit.
No, he wasn't. That was just a rumor, but he was. I never saw him. He wasn't at the wild card these last fights.
What happened with the Marquez negotiation?
Who?
Marquez versus Cotto.
You know, I'm not part of that, so I really have no idea that they were even speaking. You know, I always wanted that fight one more time for Pacquiao, of course, but I've never talked to him about fighting Miguel. So those negotiations are out of my hands. I don't negotiate his fights at all. I'm just his trainer.
Freddie, what did you think about Ronda Rousey and her loss? 48 seconds.
I felt bad a little bit. She took a bad beating, and it's hard to come back from a knockout loss. I know that because it devastated me the first time I got knocked out. And everyone's not like that. I wish everyone in the world could be like Manny Pacquiao. He knows it's part of the sport. He don't give a fuck. I mean, it doesn't bother him at all. I mean, the first time I met him, he showed me when he got knocked out early in his career and stuff. I said, "Why'd you show me those tapes?" He said, "That's part of of my life. He says being knocked out is part of boxing. He understands that better than anybody, but he gets over better than anybody. But the thing is, not everybody can be that way.
So can she come back at all, Freddie, do you think?
After the 2 in a row, I doubt it.
Is her stand-up really the biggest flaw in her?
Well, the thing is, I mean, probably not the stand-up so much, but the punch she took, that first shot, she was out, and I don't think she ever recovered from that point on. In 48 seconds, that girl beat her up pretty bad. And I like Ronda, and she's a friend of mine. But the thing is, I think it might be over now.
If you worked with her, could you make some good changes for her? You think if you had a chance?
At this point, I don't think so. I don't think anyone can change that.
Will Pacquiao be back by June?
Well, I hope so. But the thing is, I think his next Senate rest is May.
Okay. So he won't be back till maybe September or so?
Well, then if I'd have to go there and train him in the Philippines while he's being the senator, and then in May we'll make a fight somewhere along the way. But you'd better off talking to Bob about what's going on there.
All right, thank you.
Guys, Miguel is on his way to the gym. I have to get Freddie to the gym,
Thank
please.
you. Thank you, Freddie.
All right,
I appreciate it. Thank you, Marie.
I apologize. Next time, guys.
Good. Hey, Frank. That left hook is still solid, huh? Cotto's left hook is still great?
I appreciate it. Thank you, Freddie.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you. Happy New Year's again.
Happy New Year. We'll see you guys.